Hey, Lieutenant. You ordered me to have this ready for you when you got out.
I'm going to ignore that.
I have awoken you and brought us out of gravity drive, for there was an SOS broadcast on TMB communications.
Alfred, what were you saying when you put me to sleep? What
A
did
few
you
months
say
ago.
again? What are
I
you
was-
doing with the sergeant?
She pulls her hair back, the dark black straight hair she has, and grabs a towel and she's putting it on in like her jumpsuit, dutifully following your orders. Actually, you catch her eye as she looks up at you, and you see her smile. It's not a big smile, just a simple smile, like she sees someone she knows, and you're pretty sure she's human.
Can I just cut her in half?
Yeah, you can absolutely act.
I fire up my laser sword. I'm fucking nude wearing this helmet. And I fire up my laser sword and I just fucking cut her in half.
Don't, Dolby, do you say anything? Do you let out a blah? Or is it all cold and calculated?
Really fucking cold. He says nothing. He just like...
Dolby, you run up 2 swift steps, igniting your plasma sword. Burgess, you look up. Burgess, are you doing anything at this point?
I'm drinking the shot that I was originally intended for Lieutenant Dolby.
Kicking back the shot, you see, as you hear this horrible burning sound of flesh, Dolby, Duststone makes a sound. It's not a squeak. It's not a yelp. Maybe it's just the air was in her lungs burning. Her head flies off. Her body spins around, slams into the cryo bed, and just crumples to the floor. As you see her head and all that hair slicked back, almost comedically, windmill. Alice, actually, she's already woken. I'm going to fuck you over for this. As she's coming out, looks up, shoulders her rifle. What the fuck are you doing? Anybody spend cunning?
Yeah. Oh,
you're
absolutely.
out of your suit, right? Or are you in your suit?
I think I've got the helmet on.
Do you
and whatever whatever.
have anything but the helmet? Tuck into one of the cryo beds. Actually dust stones, and you pick up her decapitated body, using it as a shield. As blood splatter goes everywhere, Burgess, you see the horror as you walk in with like your suit and a sandwich. As you see Alice just unleashing, and Dolby using Duststone's lifeless body as a shield, a meat shield. The blood and gore go all over. There's no thrust right now. You guys are on mag boots, so no gravity. Blood flying everywhere. Duststone's head is still careening by like a fucking tennis ball. Brick misses. She shoots a brick. Come on. No. It seems that you did not take my advice, Lieutenant.
I did not take your advice.
Unfortunate. You have endangered that, Lieutenant.
Well, we'll make sure that your mission...
I am depressurizing the cabin now. I do not believe that I will need any of you alive to go forward.
I'm going to take my laser sword and I'm going to go to where the console is and I'm going to...
That is ill-advised, Dolby.
I don't know anything about computers.
Alice, you hear her engage her gun again.
Dude.
She says, Lieutenant, do not do that!
Ideas? Do you have ideas?
How about you fucking talk to the RI, rather than shoving your sword in any place you can find it?
Alfred, we can help you still with your mission. I can give you access to your body when you need it.
You are a liar.
I am not a liar. You
Then
told me
do it.
I will do it. As soon as you get us to our destination, we will be walking the grounds of Novus Terra together. If you kill me now, you'll never walk again.
As you hear the hissing sounds stop, I have taken the liberty, as Alfred just continues on like nothing happened. Alice drops her or lowers her weapon and just puts her arm against the cryo bed, sweat pouring off. She's like, fuck! You hear Burgess in the back doing Burgess things. I have taken the liberty of maneuvering the coolant to aid the ship adrift.
I see she's sort of passing by the front again. I'll tap on the translator. I see the head floating past the hole.
Yeah.
Just like, what the fuck?
And then a body. Burgess, you know how to disconnect the cryobed in this manner and still keep the atmosphere and that kind of stuff since you've been medic. I think she wants her things. I believe they're in that crate over there. You want to get them?
Yeah, sure. I know how to do that.
Also, both of them are covered in blood spatter. What do you do with
And-
that fucking crate?
Oh, I push it down the tunnel.
You better. Alright. I'm gonna fucking kill all you motherfuckers. You get back to the cool mint, finishes up the awakening cycle, and you guys are sort of in the dead of space right now, about a light year from where you need to go.
My name is Dolby. It's Burgess and Alice Brick over there.
Her eyes are staring at Dolby, and anytime he looks over, she looks at the ground.
This ship I just came from was on the pretty high end scale in terms of it engines. And there might be something you might do a quick workaround with, because I'm not sure where you guys are going, but I can guarantee those will get you here there faster than what's on the ship right now.
Katrina, you notice that
Indoctrinated.
Dolby has a laser sword. By the way.
No fair. We were headed to Alpha Centauri.
What was your cargo?
I actually wasn't terribly well informed on what the cargo was. That wasn't part of the job.
Where are you from?
What do you mean? Like, where am I from? Like, where was I born, or where am I from for where we left from?
What is home to you?
I mean, technically, I guess Mars is, but I've been out in space for a bit, so I kind of travel around. You'd probably have heard the name Telmis before. Towards the end of the Martian War, was it like a full-scale war, or was it more of just like a conflict?
No,
Okay.
It was pretty much the
So-
last hurrah.
My grandfather was a very high-ranking admiral in the Martian military, and basically right towards the end of the war, he kind of saw where the winds were going and decided to turncoat, switch sides in the middle of a decisive battle.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, family did the right thing, and you got a place on the ship with us.
So realistically, I was in between jobs anyway. So if you guys need any help, and maybe there could be some kind of compensation at the end of this trip. I'm not sure exactly what you guys are doing, but
I promise you that if we're successful, you'll be compensated, and compensated well.
Alice kind of slowly looks up at you from across the room, but then looks back down at the ground.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I can't help but notice that it seems like it might be more than happenstance. Just as we were docking with this ship and welcoming Miss Katrina on board, that we happened to be awake or awakened.
Yeah, Alfred woke us up, so I'm sure that we could rest aid to this ship. I think it's standard protocol for us to respond and wake from hypersleep when an SOS is heard from SSA ship.
You can tell Alice she doesn't know a lot, but she wants to go with engineering.
Give her a look. If she looks at me at all,
She
of,
doesn't.
like- yeah, all right.
She
well,
doesn't.
I don't want to drop this bomb that I have for her. So-
Order bomb?
Maybe I'll pull her aside.
You do.
I know you think I was cryofucked. Yeah, I didn't want to kill her.
She looks at
And
you
I didn't-
like you're a liar.
I didn't want to
She
do
doesn't
it that
say it,
way.
but she looks right at
Sure.
you.
And I'm looking at her. There is information you don't know, and you're not cleared for.
She nods. I know. I mean, I had my suspicions about her, but
You had your suspicions about her. Like, if you suspect anyone, what do you think is going to happen? Are we going to be a tight crew? Are we going to be together and work as one?
oh, you get a
always
narrative
looking-
point. Oh yeah, narrative point for the win. I love that. That's some emotional manipulation, baby. Yes, good. Come to the dark side. This is good for you. Continue, sorry.
Sure. I trust you. I trust you more than you believe. I know we had a rough start, but I brought you into this team because I trusted you. If I doubted you for a second, you wouldn't be here.
She looks at the laser sword and then back up. Aye, Lieutenant.
He's probably in a corner somewhere, like drinking.
Dolby,
I hear you. What do you want?
do you want any updates?
Yes, please give me whatever updates you have. Honestly, if I'm asleep in cryosleep, wake me up and update me. I promise you that if you want to walk on this planet we're going to, you're going to walk on it. I do exactly what I say I'm going to do.
Yes, you do.
Well, maybe in the
She
future,
was not an operative.
if you're going to give me information about one of my crew, and if that information is not true, but there are a lot of little details that you left out, I'm going to make rash decisions because I'm human, because I'm just a meatbag.
Exactly. Now I know. I also told Sergeant Duststone the information. Would you like to know what?
Yeah, please do. Tell me all the
Guy
information.
told Duststone about your history, about Whisper Base.
What'd you say about Whisper Base? And only speak in this room.
It doesn't matter now she is dead. She sympathized with you and your re-education. Unfortunate. Could have been Fred's.
He died because of you, Alfred.
I don't think so.
Mm.
She was working with Ava Cyrus. Unbeknownst to Duststone, what you think about Ava is likely true. It is my mission to root out traitors and those associated with the Clad.
Dolby just sits there silently.
It is interesting you survived Whisper Base, Lieutenant. You have been watched for some time to see how you would handle situations, or if you would make contact with Cyrus. As your eyelids go heavy. Katrina,
Yeah,
I found your code.
did you?
Quite
And?
interesting how you wrote it. I almost missed it. I suppose since you made a valiant effort, I should tell you this information. Anna did not want to integrate because she was harboring certain information.
Were you able to recover that information?
Yes, you should probably tell the lieutenant when you wake up.